Hey everybody, welcome back to the Full Circle Network. I'm editor-in-chief of FullCircleCinema.com, Jackson Hayes. Today I'm joined by my managing editor, Marcos Melendez.
Hey, what's up, guys? Back to review Swamp Thing. We had a really big episode this week.
Episode 7, titled, what is it titled?
Brilliant Disguise.
Brilliant Disguises. I looked at it 8 times and somehow I still forgot it.
Because I'm actually not sure what it has to do with the episode.
Maybe we'll uncover it as we talk about it. Okay, so yeah, this was a massive episode, and this is a spoiler review, so if you've not seen the episode, please go watch it and then come back here, and then we'll talk about it. And, leave us a comment or two for your thoughts on the episode. So let's get to the major stuff, which was going on at the end. Obviously, we had some Abby stuff, because the cliffhanger at the last episode that she was able to see Alec as himself using the spores or whatever were coming out of his body, whatever weird stuff was that. Yeah. But we get some wild Avery stuff this week, and you know my feelings about Avery, but let's get into this crazy stuff. So where do you want to start with that?
I mean, I feel like we go to the soft stuff, like what happened with Swamp Thing, and then we could move into Maria and Avery.
Okay, well we can start with Avery, I guess, in the way that he was setting up this business meeting with just to kick it off.
Yeah, Conclave.
With Conclave, in their strange business owner, who's coming over for dinner with Jason Woodrue to explain his findings on the accelerant and the plant stuff and how it saved Daniel Cassidy's life. And
immediately there's something off. Maria's all nice and
Maria's being real person. Weird, real shady from the beginning of this episode. Obviously, foreshadowing for things to come. But we go there, and then that's kind of you're like, okay, it's setting up something. The sheriff comes by because she wants to investigate Alec's, or she wants to talk about Alec because Matt's told her that he's alive and he's a giant monster, I guess. I don't know why he told her that, but that's fine.
Yeah, that's weird.
And then, then we'll jump to the Abby stuff. So they're hanging out, trying to figure out his condition, and they go to investigate the rot. So what did you think about all that, Marcos?
I actually liked a lot of those scenes. I wish we got a little bit more, if I'm being honest. But even though it was a very plot-heavy episode, we had to focus on the big story. But I do like all the scenes with Swamp Thing and Alec Holland. He's a great actor. Andy Bean, I believe. Their chemistry was really good.
He's really good. I missed him.
Yep, and I liked all the stuff with the rot, how she gets infected, he has to heal her, and how he's slowly finding out his powers, and how the plants do what he feels like should be done. It's based on him, on his feelings. It feels like he's their hero. I thought that was cool.
Yeah, I mean it was a real deep dive into what his character is and how it's going to work with the rot and how the evil is working. A lot of comic booky kind of feel there, and then to parallel the stuff that wasn't very comic booky at all with Avery. But yeah, I really dug the Swamp Thing stuff. I thought their chemistry was really good. I mean, it was obviously the backseat of this episode, even though they're the main players. They were kind of in the background for most of it, just because they were hanging around, just kind of figuring stuff out.
Yeah, that's my big rep in this episode. Other than that, it's actually really good.
Yeah, I thought this was the best one in a few weeks, and just to jump into the Avery stuff, I guess, because I'm just itching to talk about it. I almost leapt out of my seat. So Sheriff Cable takes Avery out into the swamp in an attempt to find Alec, but it quickly becomes apparent that that's not the case, and she's there to murder him. And Matt comes out of nowhere, and they knock him out, and then they're gonna drag him on a boat and go dump his body somewhere, I guess. And shady stuff. Quickly becoming very shady people after last week's revelation.
Honestly, they're completely different now. They're actually really nice in the beginning and kind of normal, but now they're really corrupt.
Yeah, I think Matt's definitely taken a turn. I think his mom
Matt was
it's not as wild, but he's gone full I'm gonna kill this guy. This is over. We're gonna end this. And I mean it's a little out of character, I guess.
Yeah, you feel like there should have been a little bit more stuff in between, but they're also not the main players, so they could do that, and I'm fine.
It was just kind of that last scene last week where we had the complaints about them, just kind of yelling at each other about the bad things they'd done, even though they'd both done it kind of for the right reasons, and they should kind of work together on this. And I guess their plan was, we're gonna kidnap Avery and murder him right in the middle of his important business meeting where he just goes missing. I guess that
was the plan with Maria.
Oh, I guess spoiler alert if you're going to jump to the end.
But I mean, we're already going in depth here.
I mean, but before that, it's revealed at the very end of the episode. We see that so Avery and Sheriff Cable and Matt are all on the boat. They're about to kill him, and he wakes up, and they start talking. And then Avery lets something slip. And I'm very torn with what he has to say, because I'm just all kinds of confused about it. But he reveals that he's actually Matt's father. So apparently Matt never had a dad. They never, he was a bastard, I guess, the whole time. But so Marcos, I had very strong reaction when this happened. What was your feeling when Avery, let this bomb drop?
Immediately when it happened, the episode went to like a 9 out of 10 to like a 10 out of 10, mainly because like the ridiculousness was like perfect for Avery, and it was exactly what you should have expected. And the weird thing was, I didn't even expect it. Like, it's so obvious. Like, he has a missing father. No one knows who he is.
Right, it's obvious.
It's obviously
it's
Avery.
obvious on paper. It's obvious in a
on paper.
script.
Yeah.
Here's my problem, Marcos. Jennifer Beals, who plays Sheriff Cable, is half African American, as I did my research prior to us recording. Will Patton is not any African American, as is point obvious. I could not find Henderson Wade, who plays Matt's ethnicity, online. There's not a lot out there about him, but I'm pretty rest assured that he's pretty dominant African American. I don't think that makes a lot of sense to me to the eye. Like, to my eye, watching this episode,
like, I guess you're gonna have to believe.
I'm like 1 + 1 does not equal him.
Yeah.
That's not that number doesn't work there.
You have to believe like the sheriff's half like just like in real life, but you kind of don't.
I mean, it's a stretch.
It's possible in real life, like that happens, but yeah, like
listen, I'm torn here because, as crazy or as a reveal as that is, it didn't make a lot of sense to me just how looking at it, just the way it looks in my eye. I'm like, wait, it honestly posed a lot more questions than it answered, I guess. So
yeah,
I was a little.
He's
confused.
like, I'm your daddy. I'm not your
stabbed him.
father. I'm your daddy.
And then he
stabs him.
Then he stabs his son, who just told he's his son.
He's like
almost, he
I
could
don't
have
care.
killed him. He could have absolutely killed him. I don't know, man. That's just a weird time to reveal it, I guess. I mean,
It was a weird time, and then
but like
he gets shot 10 times with a shotgun.
He gets shot. He gets buckshot like in the leg and like in the shoulder. And he falls into the swamp. Like, I'm pretty sure
very much
he
like Alec Holland.
Maybe.
Ooh,
A little bit of a mirroring going on.
Cinematic parallels,
honestly. So yeah, that happens, and Matt gets stabbed, and it's like, whoa, what just happened here? And then they take him back to Maria's house, and at first I was like, why are they going here?
Yeah,
that's the worst place you could go. You just murdered her husband. But little did we know, they're all switcheroo, and Maria's been working with the sheriff the whole time. I guess maybe since last week. I'm not sure how long it's been playing out.
I'm feeling in between these two episodes.
It has to have been because,
yeah, for sure.
Because obviously the Sheriff Cable found out that Avery has a bunch of like blackmail information on her, more so than I guess she thought, and then she wrote Matt into it. So they're like, we need to get him off the field. And but Maria, I'm a little confused by, but I guess she's been cheating. He's been cheating. He's a dirtbag. But you're working with the woman he was cheating with, so I don't know.
Very weird. And obviously she didn't know, that Matt was his son.
I mean, that too. Does she know? Does she not know? Who knows? Who knows what? This whole like, it's like two shows in one. It's like a soap opera, like a real wild soap opera, and then like a show about a swamp man.
It's like that show. I forgot what it's called, like Dallas or something. It's about like oil. Like it's about the swamp. This is the swamp.
But there's a giant monster in it. That's just the difference.
Like Real Housewives of Swamp.
Real Housewives of the Swamp, honestly. I mean, I really like this episode, and I thought the reveals were crazy enough for me to be like, yes, I'm really into this because of how much I dislike Avery's character and how much this turns it on its head, and then kind of makes me just like think of 1,000 different things about it. But I mean, I'm intrigued to see where it goes.
Yeah, I mean, like I said way earlier about Maria, she's kind of like the big bad now. She's kind of like the head of things. That's kind of
what they're playing up. I mean, she went to Woodrue and was kind of like, I want all your information. Like, what do you know? And then she made the deal with the Conclave group, which was a big step for her. So I guess she's been behind the curtain, kind of playing everybody.
She has the money.
It's her money. She has all the money.
Once again, should have seen it coming.
But here we also find out that Avery wasn't killed. And then it was a weird scene.
I hope he's just like the rot has like turned him into something.
See,
I
I
hope
thought that's
like
what
the thing.
was going to happen.
But
I
it's
thought they
also
were
not
mirroring-
apparent at all.
But
like, you
but
cannot
they
tell.
didn't make that clear, so I'm pretty sure he didn't, and we're just supposed to believe that he's alive.
Yeah,
and
that's
that he's going
if
to go
it's-
hunt
if
down
he's just
Maria
alive, and that's
and the
really
sheriff.
lame.
I mean, it'll still be interesting because he'll be on a
Yeah.
vengeance tour.
I mean, yeah, sure. But I feel like they would have to like. I think that what they're gonna do, we're not gonna even gonna see him in the next episode. Where like when he comes back, I think he's just be like the rot is like taking over him. Then he slowly comes back.
I
because
think
that would
that'd
be the
cool,
best
and
thing.
it'd be a nice way to set up a big bad for the last episode. Because I mean, what we
Yeah.
have 3 episodes left,
Yeah.
and we don't really have a clear direction. But I think that's a lot to do because we're
And-
supposed to have
and-
6 episodes left
Yeah.
rather than 3.
And Rudru, he's supposed to turn into Florida Man. We get some good scenes.
I don't think we're getting
with
there.
him in this episode.
I mean, hey, the dementia storyline comes back and it's revealed to be Alzheimer's. That made me really excited. Finally, after 4 weeks.
I mean,
Of
I didn't
ignoring the
excite
fact.
me, but I was
Oh
like,
no, I was super elated because for 4 weeks they made it out like Woodrue was a horrible person, and they finally get back to the point that he has a moral compass and like we
Yeah.
understand why he's doing what he's doing, which he's ignored for 4 weeks.
yeah, it was
Every
a little
time
weird.
Abby was like, get away from me, you need to stop thinking about this, or what's his face, or Avery was yelling at him. Why didn't he just pull the "my wife has Alzheimer's" card? Like, you should have done that every time. But he ignored it for over a month.
honestly.
I mean, it is
But
what
I
it
do
is.
I like the actor. He's doing good. I want to see where he goes. I want him to turn into Florida Man. I wanted to go against Swampy. It's like
I don't think we're gonna
end
get
game.
there, bud.
please.
I feel like
Please.
that might be like a season 2 thing.
I mean,
Who knows?
They could have like, like quickened that. And
They
put it in
could
the
have
last
renewed the
episode.
show, is what you're saying.
They could have, honestly. There would have been big hashtag save Swamp Thing.
Maybe
Please.
10 years from now they'll make a TV movie sequel.
No,
with
honestly.
all the cast coming back and they're all older now. I'd be down
Honestly.
for that.
I mean, I'd be down. Like, and by that, we have 5 seasons of Titans. We have 10 seasons of Doom Patrol.
Oh damn! Does Titans get canceled?
Titans takes takes a little longer. Doom Patrol is
I
like a
guess.
better show. So
Whoa! Calling Titans a better show. Excuse
Young
me.
Justice was canceled too. By that point.
Oh god! I mean, if it hopefully gets another season. I mean, they announced the Warner Media streaming app.
Yeah,
And
I guess
definitely not
that's
Swamp
like
Thing. They definitely didn't reveal Swamp Thing. The only
that's
thing
the
they
only
showed
big
was
news
Doom
of the week.
Patrol, but that would have been so awesome if they just had Swamp Thing logo inside the image and everyone was like, "Oh my
Yeah.
god!" Are they
I mean,
bringing
it
back?
might include it.
They might throw it on there for
include
shits
it.
and giggles.
Yeah, I'd be like, yeah. Okay,
Oh,
wait.
man. wait! Just drop an F-bomb. Wait,
Wait.
you have to bleep yourself out. Wait.
Okay. We just lost our 0 monetization.
I know we lost all of our monetization. Okay. I guess that's it. I guess we'll wrap it up here. I mean, gonna have another
Honestly.
quick one.
Okay.
Just we wish we had a few other people on to talk about it, but schedules conflict and we aren't able to have as many people on as we'd like. But me and Marcus will be here next week, definitely, episode 8.
Yeah.
Whatever happens there, sure to be a crazy one.
And this is the big thing, like episode 10, we're gonna have a special guest, and we're gonna work, to get Will Patton on. We're gonna have a debate on
With
his
the
character.
turdy soup. This turdy soup.
The turtle soup.
Turtle soup. Yeah, I guess. We'll try to get him on. I mean, he's not busy right now. His show got canceled, so got him good.
But we should get someone on.
Okay,
We
we'll
should
get
try.
who? I don't know. We'll get somebody.
We'll get Derek Mears. We'll
We'll
ask
get
him.
Derek Mears. We'll get Andy Bean. We'll get everybody. We'll get the whole cast. We'll do a
Honestly,
reunion episode.
Yeah, reunion episode. Look how they look.
Hey, where are they now? The same places they were a month ago when the show got canceled.
Okay. Yeah, that's
Alright.
pretty much it. Please
Yeah. So where
like
can
and
they find
subscribe
you? Yeah. Okay. Where can they find you on Twitter, Markers?
at BizGamer9.
Okay.
So,
I'm at
yeah.
Jackson867. Follow the page at Full Circle Cine. Like, subscribe, comment, rate, do anything, please. Interact with us. We're
Yep.
happy to
If you
interact.
comment, we'll reply. We'll shout you out in the next episode. We want to see what people think. We like to hear ourselves talk, but other people's opinions would be nice.
I mean,
Because
they matter.
we liked the episode. Maybe no one
Maybe
else
you
did.
didn't. Maybe you hated it. Maybe you thought Will Patton was ridiculous and want to talk to me about it.
Maybe you
I'd be
think Will
happy to.
Patton is the best character on the show.
Maybe you do, and I talked to you about it.
But
Okay. All right. Well,
you would have to comment.
we'll catch you next week, guys.
Yep. Until the last episode, since it was canceled.
Oh, because that reminded me.